Namaste, beautiful people. This is Belinda Pearl, and welcome to L.E.A.F's Live Enlightened and Freeze Cosmic Esoteric channel. Today I wanted to share with you a little bit about a crystal and potentially, depending on how much time we have, a reading, and maybe I can show you how to apply working with a specific crystal and with a reading for yourself, as well as if you're looking for gifts to give this holiday season. Maybe something within this video inspires you, maybe the Selenite crystal that I'll be using, or maybe gifting an oracle deck. And also, just to add with that, if you gift an oracle or tarot deck, normally that deck that is gifted becomes really powerful to the person that you've gifted it to. So if that makes sense and that sounds like fun, let us go on a little journey. I want to open the space today with saying or creating a space for us with an intention. So if you're ready, sit with me, close your eyes, sit nice and tall. You can bring your hands into like a prayer mudra. When yoga, like a little bud like this. We like to call it like Atma Anjali or Sankalpa Mudra too, if your fingers are gently bent, like creating a little bud, whatever feels comfortable. You can even place your hands on your heart, close your eyes. And so, as everything we like to share on this channel is that in some way the words that are transmitted become healing and inspirational and enlightening. So find your breath, close your eyes, sit up nice and tall. We'll take a couple of deep breaths in together, in through the nose and out through like rounded lips, like you blowing out a candle. We do that a couple more times, in through the nose and out through the lips. Allow your mind to just be still in this moment, listening to your breath, the sensation of breathing. Now, if you have an intention or a prayer or desire, you can bow your chin to your chest and allow that to be known to the universe. You can say it in your mind or say it out aloud, whatever your prayer may be. And imagine that the universe is hearing you. Yeah, it normally does. And it's in fact responding to you. So smile gently to yourself and say thank you. So today I thought that I'd share a little bit about selenite. It's a crystal, it's a gentle wand. It kind of grows in these tubular forms. What I love about selenite is that it's great for all energy healing. Because of this white color, if you will, has like a translucent white color. It says that it aligns all the chakra centers, all the energy centers in the body, as well as all the bodies, which is your physical body, but it is also your energetic bodies, the etheric and the emotional and mental bodies, as well as your spiritual bodies. It's great for clearing negative energy. It is good for aligning the spine. That is what I've learned. If you have an ailment in the spine or discomfort in the spine, you could place a selenite wand. This is what they normally call, people like to call them a selenite wand, especially in its natural form. You can place that underneath your bed, the lengthways, I like to say, of your spine, and they say that it helps with spinal misalignments. So you can try that if you have an ailment like that. You can use it as a wand to like clear energy cords that may have been snapped into your field. Maybe somebody's been thinking thoughts about you, so you can clear your energy field. It comes in different sizes. I'm going to show you, just it's in its natural form, that you can buy like these little wands like this from L.E.A.F. They have them definitely. If you look, they used to be near by the door. If you just go in there, you can ask them to show you what they have in either a wand, or they also carve them into different shapes. I have one in a heart, and those friends that have them in actual shapes of swords too. L.E.A.F normally carries them in these natural wand-like, sword-like, which I prefer is these natural states. And so like something like this you can use to clear your whole body. You can like literally use it as a wand around your body, clearing your field of anything that's not needed. And that's a great way to align your physical form as well. You can also lay with it on your chest if you're sleeping or resting or meditating. It helps us in meditation. You can hold on your body if you feel like you need your energy centers, your chakra centers aligned. Or you could place it even across your legs if you're seated and meditating, sitting up. You can place it in your hands as well, however you feel, and you can connect to it as well. You'll feel like as you hold on to something like this, the selenite wand or the sword, especially in its natural state, or if you have small, some people make them in like a palm size, we can place them in your palms, and will open up the energy centers in your hands as well. So if you have a selenite wand, this is great. If you don't, this is a great gift to give to yourself as well, to another person, just to help keep your energy field very cleansed and cleaned every day, or keep your energy centers well aligned. If you have a deck of cards and you wish to clear your deck of cards, you can hold the deck in your non-dominant hand, and then you can take a small wand. It doesn't even have to be big, and you just wave it around your deck. So if you've been reading with it, or if it's a brand new deck, you can clear it away like that. And so I can feel this deck is clearing. So anything that's been carrying for any previous reading, I can feel the energy, and even in my palm, that energy starting to shift and change. So this deck hasn't been cleaned for a while, so this is a great deck to clear as well. You can place these underneath the moonlight, especially because of this translucent white energy, or charge it, or in the sun. If you're using a deck, a pack of cards, any cards that you use for maybe reading or guidance, you can place the selenite wand or a heart or whatever it may be that you have or be called to get, is you can place it onto the deck of cards, and it will keep them nice and clear. So let us do a quick reading now that these cards are nicely clear from the selenite. Think about your intention, bring it to mind, and see it as that image as done. And so the energy that's transmitted through this reading will help you find and navigate your way, helping you, supporting you in your passage. We ask that the energy of the selenite here too will help transmit this message to you. Selenite's a great transmitter of our intentions too. So if you're making a crystal grid, also a crystal grid in your home, if you wanted to make like a crystal grid, you can get a couple of these small ones and you can place them in the corners facing towards you. So let us allow this energy of selenite to transmit this message deep into your core. Take another deep breath if you're watching along, and then let it all go, knowing that all is done. And so the message that will be revealed in here will be crystal clear in its perfect way. Place the cards over there. Oh, and this card is actually for me. It's come up this week too. It actually came up on the full moon. And there's this element of rising. So we're rising into something that maybe we've imagined. We've realized that there's actually something more than ourselves too. So it's interesting that we're working with selenite too, because it's very uplifting, high vibrating stone. It says celebration. And for, if we look at this month on the calendar, this is a time where people come together and celebrate life. There's also, we're going towards this winter solstice too, which is going to be the darkest day. But there's this celebration that we have this ability to move through the darkest nights and to welcome back in the light. So there's this idea of celebration, this idea of joyousness is coming to us. So maybe this idea that maybe we can let our mind be free of thoughts that bother us. We've gone through this full moon as well, which is when I pulled this card on the full moon too. And then there was also, which is interesting, an eclipse on this full moon too. And this rising dove is eclipsing this moonlight too. But the moon is actually so bright, it's shining very brightly too. And if you notice the full moon as it was passing, many people are saying, go outside and look at the moon. It's so, so bright. Even though it wasn't specifically a super moon, there was an energy to the moon, and this mercurial energy, this thinking. A lot of people were talking about their thoughts and their thinking, all the stuff that was going on in their head, and that it really is time. Full moon's about purging and eclipsing. This full moon is about the eclipse as well. So what was eclipsing, what was being eclipsed out of your life too, what is being brought to mind. Celebration too is about, jubilation inside of ourselves. What does that feel like? So maybe the things that we can be inviting into our life is looking at the joy that is there, no matter how the world is changing around us. if we're focusing on lesser thoughts, the sort of more negative, downing thoughts, depressing thoughts, our energy fields become depleted. If we purposely look for the smile or the joy or that extra like glance or that feeling of like celebrating each other, this is where the guidance is asking us, let us lift our energy. It's also like a portal type of thing. We're moving through an eclipse season. So there's another eclipse coming on the Sagittarius new moon. And if you have your moon in Sagittarius too, you'll feel yourself amplified. Sagittarius is bringing up an optimistic truth. This is what the energy I feel like is really wanting to come through, optimistic truth. So this energy of like, let us celebrate as we move through these portals in time. Let us find the things in life to celebrate. New life is rising. This solstice time is a celebration too of the light that is coming. So hopefully that made some sense. Maybe you can go to L.E.A.F, get a deck of cards for yourself or as a gift in celebration of yourself too. And then use that selenite wand to keep your field uplifted by cleansing your field, cleansing away any kind of negativity, anything you've seen on the screen or anywhere, and then using this to align yourself to feel yourself in peace within inside of yourself, so you can really celebrate, keep your energy aligned to, and keeping that field as clear as can be. So maybe that's something that you can do for yourself, celebrating yourself by gifting yourself a gift or gifting it to another being. This is the season of giving. So let us give from our hearts. So this is Belinda Pearl, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. And this is L.E.A.F's Esoteric and Cosmic channel. I look forward to seeing you all again next week. And make sure you go into the store and find a gift for you and a gift for another. From my heart to yours. May you always be blessed. Namaste.